Essential Phone. The smartphone newcomer's first step is refreshing, yet divisive. The Essential Phone originally debuted in the United States starting at $699 unlocked. If you're a Sprint customer, or a prospective one, and qualify, you can get an extra $260 off the phone, which puts the price within reach of those who usually can't afford a high-end unlocked device. The Essential Phone is a feat of engineering in that it somehow manages to fit a 5.7-inch 2560 by 1312 display into a chassis that's not much larger. Stacked up against the Google Pixel XL, it's roughly the same size in the hand, but there's so much more screen here. Around the phone's edges, Essential has cleverly implemented a gray material that doubles as its antenna pass-through. While you won't find a 3.5mm headphone jack on this phone, Essential provides a USB-C to 3.5mm converter in the box. The usual assortment of volume rocker, power button and USB-C charging port make their appearance here. The tactile buttons are simple to find and have a nice click to them. Whether you're coming from a previous Android phone or perhaps an iPhone, the learning curve for the Essential Phone is essentially non-existent. The PH1 runs a stock version of Android Nougat 7.1.1 and is said to be introducing Android Oreo to its users by the end of 2017. But focusing on the now, stock Android Nougat puts the new company in favorable position for those who enjoy an experience free of bloatware and user interface tweaks. All of that time saved by not having to remove pre-installed apps lets you quickly build up your app arsenal and even load a custom launcher if you please. Something that we can all agree on is that solid performance is an essential component of a good smartphone. Thankfully, the PH1 has it in spades. Equipped with a Snapdragon 835 and 4GB of RAM, this smartphone is poised to tackle the apps of today and tomorrow in stride. During our time with the Essential Phone, it was fully able to stand up to the rigors of our usual workload. That is, a mix of gaming during the commute, music listening, email checking and the odd camera opportunity. Despite its small size, we're pleased that the PH1 puts up performance that we're accustomed to only seeing with bigger phones. That said, what it won't be able to handle is Google Daydream since the phone doesn't come with the requisite OLED screen technology, and while it almost meets the 2K mark, it falls just short at 2560 by 1312. In terms of benchmark scores, the phone puts up numbers nearly as good in Geekbench 4 as we've seen in the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 or in other phones with the Snapdragon 835 processor. Sure, the PH1 doesn't have 6GB of RAM that some of the others do, but that doesn't seem to stand in its way during benchmarks or during normal use, for that matter.